both you and Scott's case, I took a look at your bios. Both of you guys have worked in lots of companies, so you've been a part of an executive team before, between a manager team. Did that give you an additional sense of comfort that you knew what it felt like to be working within the context of a larger company? Like, do you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was part of it. I think when you go back to one of the first conversations that Scott and I had, we're like, hey, let's try this startup. We'll take the $150,000 loan. We don't know if it's going to work. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to corporate environments.
Mm-hmm.
But if it does work, we could build something special, right? And so we never had, like, I talked to some founders, and every founder is a little bit different, like what motivates them and their passion. But a lot of founders would come like, I want to build a unicorn. I want to build $1 billion
Yep.
brand. And Scott and I were like, hey, if we build a $10 million brand or a $30 million brand, that's way more than we ever expected to from a $150,000 loan, right? The company grew 5x faster than we expected it to, right? And so when we got to our decision point, for us, our personalities weren't so much of like, hey, let's control this and create $1 billion brand. Our personality was more like, hey, we've tapped into something pretty cool here. Everybody that got involved is better commercially because we're going to do the sale, and everyone's still going to have a job. And by the way, we've worked in corporate environments, so we know how to operate in executive areas and how to negotiate those things, right? So for us, it was a comfortable thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Scott and I are both over 40. We've been in the business for a while, but different founders have different motivations of what they're trying to achieve. Also, I don't think this is I've done 2 startups, right? So this isn't my last startup. So I also know, like, every startup, in my opinion, maybe you get lucky and you get the Facebook or the Uber or whatever.
Sure.
But most folks go through a few startups before they get the one that goes big, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, hey, this went a little bit bigger than I expected. Let me use that foundation. So in 5 or 6 years, when I do my next one, I've got my second PhD in startup land, and I'll go for the third one.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video. If you love today's video, then I bet you're going to absolutely love John Warrillow's best-selling book, Built to Sell. It's been endorsed by entrepreneurs such as Seth Godin, Bo Burlingham, Patrick Bet-David, Tim Ferriss, and many more. And guess what? You can grab a free copy of this book. All you have to do is head over to builttosell.com to grab your free copy today.